What's going on, everyone? Today is a very exciting video because we're back. We're back with another Always 2 deck, arguably the best leader to support it, even though we tried Rev and Blue last time. I think Asajj is much better positioned, especially with the new set, because with the new set, we have access to Sith Assassin and Treyas Acolyte, which allows us to play a 4-space deck, whereas beforehand, you just didn't have enough Cunning Vigilance options in these aspects to really run to guarantee your force synergy. So a big thank you to my patrons over on Patreon, guys. I know you all love the Always 2 decks, and we've got another one here today. But what new additions have we added in order to make this successful? Realistically, there's one main new addition, and that's Darth Traya, outside of the 2 cards I just mentioned. But Darth Traya is a unique Sith unit. But for Always 2, we need unique Sith units. So if we go turn, 2 Darth Traya into turn 3 Asajj, we can also play Always 2 on that turn, triggering Asajj's ability and getting 2 shield tokens and 2 experience tokens to Traya and to Asajj, which is going to basically be game ending in most matchups, unless they're like a hard control game. Outside of that, we also have, well, because we're all force cards, like literally every single unit in our deck is a force unit, we're really leaning into Xian Flurry. With some new additions like Darth Nihilus and Darth Vader, we actually have some decent mid to late game. Like 7 resources, we go Xian Flurry, Darth Vader, we can actually return back into the game. We actually have a chance. We are also, like I mentioned earlier, playing Treyas Acolyte and Sith Assassin, which are great turn 1 plays in this deck. We have some really nice high value force payoffs like Darth Tyrannus, Talzin's Assassin, and, which is surprising, Trust Your Instincts, giving us access to +2/+0 and get a shoot first while using the force. In terms of like kind of a new card as well, we've got emergency powers. And sometimes in the late game, if we drop all of this on like a Shin Hati, play Shin Hati, get 4 or 5 experience tokens on her, she could potentially win the game. Shielded, hidden, it's really hard to deal with her. And that can also surprise people. So kind of some new additions. Hopefully we can kind of get some W's here with the deck and hopefully absolutely crush people with some Always 2. Alrighty, into our first game, and yeah, this is a deck that I think I would be a little bit worried about in terms of actually getting the value to really work for us. We have Always 2, we have a turn 1 play into Shin. I'm gonna keep just because, it's a reasonable hand, but it's not great up against this particular matchup. My opponent playing Yoda, I mean, they're just gonna outvalue us. I'm happy that they have A-Wing on turn 1 and not a ground unit that generates the force for them. So at least that's a good start. It's a good start. We'll see what they've got here on turn 2, however. They got Village Protectors, huh? Okay, let's go Shin. Let's zack into the Village Protectors. And we'll see what we do next. Always 2. Probably not going to be all that relevant. We have another Shin. Ooh, and a Treyas Acolyte. This is interesting. I think I'm going to get rid of the Secret of Sage. I might Xian Flurry out the Treyas Acolyte to kill these Village Protectors, but we will see here. Yeah, we're going to go Xian Flurry to ambush out the Village Protectors. Spark of Hope is their play. Let's get in for 3 here. And then we'll see what they've got afterwards. They're going to deploy Yoda. Okay, let's go ahead and deploy Asajj. I mean, we just have to get in as much damage as we possibly can while we have availability to do so. Okay, let's go ahead and just kill off the Yaddle. Make sure they can't, I guess they don't even have the force base, but make sure they can't restore or kind of make it awkward for us. That is about as good as of a draw as we could possibly get. Emergency powers is absolutely amazing here. I think to start off, though, I'm just going to attack you with a Treyas Acolyte, see what my opponent's going to be doing. We got Resupply Carrier. That's a little tough. Let's go with Shin Hati here. And we'll see what they decide to defeat. They have U-Wing Reinforcement. Wow. Okay, they got Shin Hati out of there, but that's okay because we get to go attack it with Asajj, and we'll see what my opponent decides to do here. I think they'll just try to kill Asajj. Okay, they did not try to kill Asajj. Okay, let's go ahead and instead play Shin. I should have gone Hotshot Blaster. I've been waiting on this emergency powers. I should have just gone Hotshot Blaster for sure. That was a little bit of a mistake on my part. I would have gotten in a little bit of extra damage with the Asajj. I think that this is really a tough situation to find ourselves in. So let's go ahead and we just have to, just go for it. If they have a removal option to deal with the Shin, they got us. But it's going to be kind of hard to deal with. It's a 9/7. They have to have like a Fell the Dragon or Rival's Fall or Vanquish, right? It's a fat Shin. It's a fat Shin Hati. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Let's go ahead and if we attack for 9 here, then that's a lot of damage. All right. I mean, we have to kill Captain Typho. Captain Typho is just an insane card. It just is what it is. They've got Kellerin back. Okay, we're going to attack in for 2. We're going to claim. Chien Flurry could be relevant here. So I need to deal a lot of damage here, huh? Okay, let's go Hot Shot Blaster in. And then I guess we go Darth Treya. I mean, my opponent, I mean, they could have so many different cards that would allow them to win. We don't really have any other options here. My opponent had an incredible kind of hand to deal with what we're doing. Double ramp into very early deploy. They grabbed a Typho. Wow, how lucky. How lucky. Yeah, it's GG. If they didn't hit the Typho, I think we would have won. Or if we had gotten a Vader right now, right? If we Vadered, that would have been GG. Dang, so lucky. Alrighty, into the next game, and honestly, looks like a good hand to me. I am actually going to resource them. I'm going to resource the Malik. I'm going to rely on this Emergency Powers. Emergency Powers have been pretty interesting. It's been a pretty good card. We're up against Tarkin Yellow. I'm expecting more of a space focus here, but I could be surprised. Okay, there's a TIE Bomber. Kind of what I expected. Hot Shot Blaster into the resource pile. Let's just get in for 2, I suppose. They can deal 3 to our base. That's okay. We're going to go Darth Treya. Man, if we have an always 2 here. Ooh, baby. Ooh, is it going to be good? Let's go ahead and claim. No always 2, but we do have a couple of decent ones to drop here. Huh. So what do I want to do here? I can go Emergency Powers on Treya. Just give her 3 experience tokens. And then I can attack in for 6 with the Asajj attack and then ready it up as well. So Treya, ready up the Asajj. So we essentially, with this, get 5 extra damage. Which is pretty nice. Okay, let's deploy Asajj. And then we can claim. They're going to put a bunch of experience over on the Emperor's Royal Guard, but that's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and just take some damage into our base. This guy's actually pretty... maybe I should have just attacked. I don't know. It's a good question. It's a good question. Oh, wow, they're going to go that direction? I'm a little surprised on that one. Huh. Okay, Trust Your Instinct is going to be great here. We'll just go ahead and kill off their Emperor's Royal Guard. Get the Sentinel out of the way. And now Asajj can kill Tarkin without any recourse. Or we could just play Darth Tyrannus to kill Tarkin. Yep, we'll just kill off the Royal Guard. Free kill. Multiple Royal Guards. Lots of Sentinel action going on, but... Hot Shot Blaster. I don't know why they did that. That was weird. Okay, let's go Power the Dark Side. Get rid of their unit. I don't know why they did that. They didn't need to at all. A little bit odd there, but, you know, I guess we'll take it. We have a Hot Shot Blaster here, which we probably will. Ooh, wow, they have Vader. Yikers. I mean, Dang, Vader is good. Let's go with Darth Tyrannus, I suppose. Oh man, I clicked the shield first. That was just a misclick. That was just a misclick. It is what it is. You know, sometimes you just misclick. I just misclicked. It is what it is. Waiting for our Vader and Chien Flurry, that type of card, but wow, that was a horrible misclick. Pretty brutal, to be honest. Pretty brutal. It's okay. I think we still have a chance, even though they have Vader on the battlefield. We're going to go Hot Shot Blaster in right now, and then we're going to play a Shin, which is going to be really good. Man, I should be left with the Darth Tyrannus on the battlefield right now. Misclick. They've got Timely Gideon. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to go Hot Shot Blaster in for 4. Play a Shin. My opponent really quite the controlling attempt here. Chien Flurry on Malik is actually really good. Hot Shot Blaster with Shin wins the game. Yeah, this is GG. GG. Really, actually not that close, even though they had double Royal Guard, the Phase 3 Dark Trooper. They had a really nice curve to try to deal with us, but we just happened to go Emergency Powers. I'm really happy we went with Emergency Powers over the Tyrannus, actually, just because it put on so much pressure onto our opponent. I mean, we could have gone Tyrannus to kill the Royal Guard, right? And that would have been good too. Like, it still would have been a good play. But, I mean, Emergency Power is just amazing in that circumstance. All right, into the next game, and, well, close hand, but no turn 1 play. I'm going to mulligan this one. We're up against Kazuda, which is going to be a very, very fast list. But this is actually a really good way to combat that, right? Turn 1 play into turn 2, into Trust Your Instincts, Hot Shot Blaster. I mean, that's very aggressive. Now, they could also have a very aggressive turn, so we have to kind of watch out for that. And they do have the Fireball, so extra power on their unit versus ours. So that is something to consider. Trench Run is always a scary card. Always 2 could be relevant here. Could be. But we'll see. We'll see. We do have 1 extra HP than they do, but they have 1 extra power than we do, right? So I think it's going to get outpaced. Their unit's going to outpace ours. But we'll see. I mean, Trench Run is very scary. Very, very scary. Waiting for my opponent to figure out what to resource here. Always 2 isn't really going to be all that good. I could honestly resource it without any recourse here. Emergency Powers would be very, very interesting. Get in for 2. Let's see if they have a pilot. A pilot would be pretty good for them, to be honest. I mean, we have Power of the Dark Side on our deck, so if we draw that, that could be really, really solid. But come on, opponent. Let's see what you got. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right, opponent. We're waiting. I don't know if they're DC or something. Okay. Bog down in procedure. What? I mean, that does nothing. Doesn't even exhaust it for the next round or anything like that. So I think we win now. I think with that card in of itself, I think we win. Like, and I think it's pretty tough for our opponent to come back at that point. So feeling pretty good. They're going to attack with the Fireball. We're going to claim. I mean, we are so far ahead at this point, realistically. I could Tyrannus, but I think I'm just going to get as much damage as possible. Let's go Trust Your Instincts here. Get in for 4. And then, I mean, I probably should have done it with just Shin, because if they are playing Bogged Down in Procedure, I wouldn't expect that. I wouldn't be surprised to see other cards that would allow them to exhaust units. So I probably should have just attacked with the Shin to get in the extra 2 damage. But I was like, I guess I'll keep her around in case they do deploy Kazuda to the ground. I might be able to just one-shot him, but I don't even know. I probably should just attack with Shin, to be honest. Let's see what our opponent's going to do. They are thinking. They are thinking. I honestly have no idea what to expect from our opponent at this point. Okay, they're going to deploy as a pilot on a fireball. Sudden ferocity. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. We're going to get in for 5, but we are outpacing them currently. Especially with this Asajj plus Hot Shot Blast, would be 6 damage from that. So, and we also do have Vader. I mean, not that that's going to be relevant here, but I mean, we could draw Power of the Dark Side next turn and the game is completely over. So, I guess we'll see. I mean, they can go Trench Run. Yeah, Trench Run's pretty good. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. I mean, I think we're actually losing at this point. You know, I mean, that's just Kazuda right there. They just went all in. They missed a turn. It doesn't matter, right? Are we? Oh, there's the power of the dark side too. One turn just a little bit too late. But if they have another Trench Run, I mean, they could, you know, flip some dangerous stuff. They could have a surprise strike, which would win it. Heroic Sack doesn't. Wow, this is close. This is close. Trench Run would be close. We have some big units in our deck and some cheap cards in our deck. If they try to go like Sudden Ferocity, we can go Power of the Dark Side, which wins. Crazy how fast this deck can be, huh? Sudden Ferocity, Kazuda, and the Trench Run. What a great flip turn. And that is probably... I would be surprised if they didn't have... Oh, they have Bogged Down in Procedure. Okay, so they're going to go with the Exhaust game plan, which means we power the dark side. So double Bogged Down in Procedure for them. Very, very controlling type of style. And that probably means that it's GG. Probably means that it's GG. We do have an attack in for 9, which would be GG. What do you got, opponent? Bogged Down in Procedure. I mean, you know, if this card was a surprise strike or a Trench Run or something like that, it would have been GG for us. And there you go. There we go. Perfect 8 damage. And that was really close. That was a surprisingly close for my opponent going turn 2, do nothing. Not even do nothing. It's actually discard your own card. That's how crazy this deck can be sometimes. I mean, it's so fast. Alrighty, into the next game. We don't have a turn 2 play, but I guess we could go Emergency Powers to pump up the Secretive Sage. Do we want to do that? We don't even have a turn 3 play. I think we mulligan. Okay, this is much better. Much better, actually. We have the combo. We have the combo. Treyas Acolyte, Darth Trey, always 2. I'm liking it. I am liking it. Okay, let's go ahead and attack into Yaddle, I suppose. Village Protectors. Let's go Treya. Talisman Assassin looks pretty good here. Let's claim. Ooh, Malik, another Tyrann. I'm going to resource the Tyrannus. I think I prefer Talisman Assassin. Let's just go ahead and knock out that Village Protectors. Akbar. Sure. Let's kill off Yaddle. Let's deploy Asajj. Attack in for 3. Pass. Xian Flurry. I mean, we have options here. We have got multiple... Okay, Blue Leader. Dang. Blue Leader's good. Blue Leader's real good, actually. Okay. Oh, I can't even deploy Malik here either. I think I'll still deploy Malik. And we'll kill off Blue Leader. Attack in for 2. We could ready up Asajj, but it doesn't matter. Okay, Tyrannus. Oh, man. So many good options here. Let's see what they have. Blue Leader was super good. Always 2 is the game plan now. Always 2. That's right. There's always 2. We're doing it, guys. We are doing it. And now what we could do is attack with Treya, kill Typho. And then ready up Asajj. Share reveal, get to heal a little bit. Mina Bonteri, we will attack in and kill off the Akbar and get in for a bunch of damage. We'll claim. Oh, wow. They're going to... Wow. Okay. Restore 3 from the Ray. Seems decent, to be honest. I think we'll Xian Flurry out the Tal's Assassin. So we get to go -3/-3, kill Ray, trigger ambush, kill Mina Bonteri. Wow. Wow, guys. What a Xian Flurry, huh? Wow. They got Caloran Beck, though. Caloran Beck's a good card. Caloran Beck is a fantastic card. They got Fell the Dragon. They're going to Fell the Dragon first. Okay. We're going to claim. Ooh, double Tyrannus. Not exactly what I want to be seeing. Let's go Hotshot Blaster in with Treya. Because now if they kill Treya, there's so much restore. Typho, Akbar, Mina Bonteri. I mean, it's left and right here. Keller and back. Let's see if they grab a Sentinel. Of course they grab a Sentinel. What else would they do? Let's go Shinhati and Secretive Sage. Pass. Come on, grab a Vader. And there's Vader. Ask and you shall receive, I suppose. Okay, let's go ahead and drop in a Hotshot Blaster, kill the Typho. Okay, let's go shield token, shield token. Claim. I'm going to claim because of Vader here. It's risky because they could have a Fell the Dragon or something of that note, but Populist Advisor, huh? And an experience token and a tech. Wow, that's a lot of cards, huh? All right, I mean, we're going to go ahead and defeat the Kelleran back. Luke, huh? Dang, they got Luke as well. All right, we're going to go Tyrannus, shielded, ambush. Their hand is insane. I mean, their hand is disgusting, to be honest. There's not a whole lot that we can do, huh? I mean, I guess we attack base here. Xian Flurry with another Vader could be good. Wow, they had double Typho, Village Protect. What a... Okay. Okay. That's not bad. What do they have? What do they keep? They resource something. Hopefully it's not like a home one or something. That would be devastating. Okay, we'll kill off the Populist Advisor. We'll go Power the Dark Side here. What do they resource? They resource something, clearly. Mina Bonteri. I don't care about Mina Bonteri. Oh, there's the tech, huh? Tech is good. They have another tech. That's the second one. Second tech, jeez. Jeez, guys, jeez. And a Chandrillin sponsor from the resource pile. And we have a million events. A million different events. Yeah, let's go trust your instincts. We got to knock out tech. Otherwise, they're just going to keep restoring like a million every single turn. It's going to be so obnoxious. Man, Xian Flurry means like any card would be kind of devastating for them. All right, let's kill the Chandrillin sponsors and they just break even. See if they decide to kill the Darth Tyrannus here. Or if they kill the Secretive Sage. I think there's a lot of... All right, we're going to go Power the Dark Side. Just knock out the Mina Bonteri. Blue Leader. Wow, they have Blue Leader too. Dang, what a card. Always two. I don't think we're going to get that to go, really. Okay, here we go. Secretive Sage. I could have Surprise Strike, but... I mean, our opponent's hand has just been amazing. see what my opponent's got. Chandrelin sponsor. Experience token, Captain Rex. Wow. Oh, man, if we drew emergency power sooner. Emergency power sooner would have been so good. That's a 9/9. Oh, they have a Caloran back. Oh my gosh, my opponent just drew absolutely incredibly. The double tech into the resource pile was absolutely great. The double Typho, the double ambushing blue leaders. I mean, it was just, you know, we had the Tao's Assassin, which was great, but yeah, there's nothing that we can do here. GG. Well fought. Honestly, well fought. Alrighty, into the next game, and we've got ourselves kind of the hand, right? I mean, Treya's Acolyte, Darth Treya, Tyrannus, 2 unique Sith units. We got a Force unit. We've got always 2. This might be the game, guys. This might be the game where always 2 actually shines. Okay, they passed. You know what? I'm gonna keep a second always 2. We're gonna do it. We're doing it. Disabling Fang Fighter. Yeah, sure. Do your disabling Fang Fighterness. It's fine. No one cares about that. Pass. Sith Assassin. Resource. Don't care about that. We got always 2. We're gonna be playing always 2. That's how this works. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and attack it with a Treya's Acolyte. Honestly, I kind of hope they just kill it. I don't want to see it on the board anymore. Who cares? Who even cares about that nonsense? Open fire. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Exactly what I wanted to see. How are they going to get through this? How are they going to get through this? Always 2. Boom. That's a pretty sick thing to do. Get in for 6. Get in for 6 or 4 and pass. Yeah, that seems pretty good. We've got another one. We've got another always 2. They could have a waylay, I suppose, which would be kind of lame. Would be kind of lame. Yep, we can take that. We're going to go always 2 again. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. That's fire spray? Sure, we'll take some on our Asajj. Who cares? I freaking love always 2. Oh, I love that card. I love the card. Yeah, they can play whatever they want. It's GG. GG. Into our next matchup, we've got ourselves a reasonable hand here with the Darth Treya and the Treya's Acolyte. Up against Daedra Red, got Tarkin Town opposing side of the battlefield. That can always be a scary, scary card. Aggression also just straight up kills our Asajj. Open fire kills Asajj. I mean, there are just a million things that kill Asajj, so we will find out. I honestly should have considered keeping the Darth Vader, but we'll find out what we're going to do here. As a follow-up, emergency powers. Interesting. You know what? I think let's go ahead and hit Cyril Karn. Let's go ahead and do it. Because I want to Xian Flurry out Karis here. Okay. Okay. Discard the Treya. We're going to go Xian Flurry Karis, trigger ambush. They can Tarkin Town out Treya's Acolyte. That's okay. Chairman Papanoida. You got it. It's a beefy chairman. There's Tarkin Town. Great. Chairman Papanoida. Risky maneuvers here. I'm going to save this emergency powers. So I think what we'll do, I mean, honestly, I think we're on the back foot here. Let's go Treya. We don't have a way to like deploy Asajj and get some mega value. The fact that it's a 2/6 actually ends up being extremely relevant for them. They can draw a card. They can create a spy token as well. We will just kill the spy token with Karis. There's Aggression. Aggression's a good card. Kills our Asajj immediately. Kind of obnoxious. There's Daedra deploy. Gonna play Sudden Ferocity. Let's claim. I think this game is pretty over, to be honest. We would kind of need a little bit more value. Cyril Karn was just a little bit too much for us. We had to use Xian Flurry to kill off Cyril Karn, and we had to discard a card. So it was like a 3-for-1. And they had Target. Target Talent is just so good. We need things like Assassin and Tyrannus to compete on this level, and we just haven't drawn them. You know, Treya isn't really particularly good in our deck unless we have Always 2, and we don't have it, so... My opponent kind of deciding what they should do. I think they could just ignore the units and just hit base. To be honest, with Aggression, I mean, you're kind of free to do that. Waiting for our opponent though. Okay, they're gonna hit Treya. Kind of interesting because now we can kill off Daedra. Kill Daedra. Emergency Powers obviously doesn't do anything at this point. But they have 1,000,000 cards in hand, and we have Power of the Dark Side. Okay, Power of the Dark Side. I mean, they're just passing to try to kill the Asajj. I mean, it's very obvious. Would have been an argument to just claim it. Oh my gosh. What? They just claimed? But why? Okay, let's go Malik. I will deploy Asajj here. And if they choose to go with the, yeah, I'm going to Aggression Asajj, it's such a good target right now, which is totally reasonable, by the way. Who cares? We're going to go Emergency Powers plus 6 experience tokens on this Malik and probably just win the game straight up. Like, if you think about it, if we go Malik, attack, yeah, sure. Who cares about Aggression? Draw a card. That does not matter at all. We're going to go Emergency Powers, 6 experience tokens. I thought we were going to, like, lose this game, but now I feel like we're pretty far in the lead with the Emergency Powers here. I mean, wow. Wow. I don't think my opponent needed to do that. I think they just deploy units and they just win. And they probably should have a resourced here because they have so many cards in hand. I don't see them deploying all their cards and them having the card be the limiting factor. It's got to be the resources here, especially when they're going with cards like Aggression, right? And they can draw as many cards as they want at this point. I mean, if we draw a Surprise Strike, a Hot Shot Blaster, you know, Trust Your Instincts, all of it kills. All of it kills. All of it kills. First Order Stormtrooper, right? Let's claim. Can we get a little lucky? They can draw a card. Who cares? They have 1,000,000 cards in hand. Surprise Strike. That's GG. Wow, I thought we were going to lose this. Oh, I claimed initiative. What am I doing? I misclicked. Oh. Undo. 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 We would have won. We would have won. We would have won. We would have won. We would have won, guys. I mean, I just clicked it. I double clicked. It is what it is. I mean, how many misclicks can I do in a single round? I mean, this is insane. They had aggressive negotiations, which is cool. That is a cool, you know, way. But we would have won. You know, we had Surprise Strike in hand. Now, granted, if we had not drawn Surprise Strike, we would have lost because of aggressive negotiation. So we got lucky. But because well, you know, honestly, if I hadn't drawn Surprise Strike, I probably would have killed Sir First Order Stormtrooper because I only missed out on 1 point of damage by doing so. So I probably wouldn't have lost. If I had lethal, I just kill, right? But without lethal, I kill the one target because I only missed out 1 point of damage. It's not like that's going to change the game. So I probably would still have won, but Very, very close game. Something I probably should have lost. But my opponent kind of passed and opened up the opportunity. I mean, we had surprise strike. I just double clicked. Man, I hate when I do that. Alrighty, up against a pretty annoying deck here. We've got Padme. I think Trey is going to be the resource and the Hotshot Blaster. You know, we actually have a reasonable mid to late game. We're going to go Sith Assassin here. I know I'm not a huge fan because, you know, this can always just die straight up. Okay, I got Karis Nemec. Karis is good. It's a good card. It is a very good card. I mean, just look at the value it's about to accrue here by killing my Sith Assassin, getting a spy token, getting able to get in another attack. I mean, it's just so good. It also like completely negates power of the dark side. I mean, it is just so good. We're gonna go Shin Hati. They can go ahead and hit it with a spy token if they want. We're gonna claim. They're going to hit the base with a spy token. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Ooh, Tyrannus is a good draw. That is a good draw. We're just gonna go straight up with Tyrannus here. Ambush, get the spy token. Now we have double shielded units, so it's gonna be difficult for Red 5 to get some value, as well as Padme's, you know, Tarkin Town. They can just get rid of the shield tokens. That is something. Faith in your friends. I mean, Faith in your friends is gonna put a lot of units on the board. Take one card. Let's see if they can disclose. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to be able to get rid of a shield token on, like, the Shin, for example. Plo Koon, Pad, Anakin, Bale. Yeah. All good cards. All good cards. Yep, they got rid of the Shin shield token. We're going to deploy Asajj. I'm here to get as much damage as possible. They have a Plo Koon here. They're going to Plo Koon kill Asajj next turn. And that's going to be that, right? Get in for 4. Pass. We've got Shin Hati again. Don't need it. Here comes the Plo Koon. We knew it was coming. So now we get to go Shin attack. They're going to kill it with a spy token. Probably, at least. And we'll see what my opponent decides to do as a follow-up. Maybe they race us here. Maybe they race us. Bamboozle. Wow, what a final card. I mean, that is disgusting. That is just so gross. Just so gross. They get to Red 5 it now. I mean, what a draw. They didn't reveal that, right? I felt like I would have remembered that if they had revealed it. Wow, what a draw. I mean, that is just disgusting. My opponent just wins now. Bamboozle was the card. I mean, that was just an insane card. If we draw a Xian Flurry, I mean, I have a chance, right? Because I can Darth Vader it out later, but wow, what a... Okay. I mean, you know, that's what I just said we kind of needed. I'm going to keep both because I feel like, you know, we're going to have something pretty good here. Sudden Ferocity. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of Xian Flurries. Shield token. I mean, we're gonna kill it, I guess. Claim initiative. We need something good. Nihilus would be great here. Ooh, okay. Power of Darkseid actually does it. At least keeps us alive. Doesn't actually do it. You know, I mean, let's be real here, guys. Okay. Let's go with Hotshot Blaster. Okay. They're claiming pass. All right. We might still be in this. Daring Raid. Are they just going to go for the win by claiming initiative? Or do they have double Daring Raid? Oh. Wow, we were so close. We We were so close. It wouldn't have mattered no matter what I did. I mean, I guess I could have deployed Shin and then, you know, they would have passed. I could have gone Atreus Acolyte, but my thought process was like, okay, yeah, maybe I should have gone with that direction. My thought process was like they had Daring Raid. I didn't think about the Cassian. I should have thought about the Cassian. Very close game. If they didn't have that bamboo, if they didn't draw that bamboozle right at the right time, it would have been GG. But wow, I mean, we drew the Xian Flurry right at the right time too. So, you know, there's that, but really, really close. Dang. And this is a tough matchup. Tough matchup. Alrighty. So what did we learn with the Saj Blue, guys? Well, this was actually a lot of fun. Fact that we got a bunch of 2-drops is amazing. Definitely improved the deck a lot. Talisman Assassin, Tyrannus, we already know how insane those are. We saw the Treya Always 2 multiple games, which was amazing. Definitely helped us win one, and it was really close to helping us win the other. So very, very solid there. The one card that I was so impressed with that I really wish I played 3 of was the Emergency Powers. That thing won us games that otherwise it wouldn't have. And of course, we lost that one where I misclicked, but I would have won that one. Was there 2 games that I misclicked, I think? Oh man, or I don't know. I recorded a couple of videos today, so I don't know if this is this section of the games that I played or the other section of games that I played. But yeah, I misclicked a couple of times. The Darth Vader Xian Flurry was obviously great. We Xian Flurried a couple of times. That was actually great, but Emergency Powers Always 2 definitely shined with the Treya today and did some work. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed. I always love returning to Asajj Ventress every once in a while, and I'll see you all for the next one.